This should be played at high volume, preferably in a residential area.
Wake up, mother.
You're now listening to MikeroMedia Radio, where I feature some of the best live, local, and underground bands from in and around the tri-state area.
Open days they go from the moment you were old enough to dream and hope we could see a future in your eyes, but sometimes it changed. I can tell you that you're worried when you run that way back home to the comfort of all comfort. I can tell you that you're worried when you run that way back home to the comfort of all comfort. It's one time only, it's one time only, so you know. Voices calling out your name, but you can only peer through the blinds as the passage of time consumes you. I can tell you that you're worried when you run that way back home to the comfort of all comfort. I can tell you that you're worried when you run that way back home. Comfort of all comfort. It's one time only, it's one time only, so you know.
And we're back today. It is 6:37 on a Thursday, and that was When You Run by Cold Weather Company. And Cold Weather Company is actually playing a show tonight at the Court Tavern on 124 Church Street. They're releasing their album. That's pretty cool. That was a great song. You can find that on coldweathercompany.bandcamp.com or coldweathercompany.com. And we're here with Brian Eric from the Paper Jets.
Hey, Mike, what's going on?
We're setting all my levels up.
We got sound?
Did you hear it? Got it?
I hear it.
Okay, cool. I got it. Yeah,
the listeners out there in
land.
MikeroMedia Radio land hear it.
Yes.
Is the question.
Yes, we do.
Cool, good.
But yeah, we got some more awesome music for you, and we got some new ones. And we played this one before. This is a band called Final Warning. Nikki from Batting 1,000 booked them at the Court Tavern, and they were really cool. They got a Green Day vibe, but this is totally not a pop punk song. This is more of a pop song. But yeah, then we got some friends of mine that I saw the other night, and they were awesome. They're called the Electric Sensei, and this song is called New Guy. This is One More Try by Final Warning. Hope you enjoy, and remember, support local music.
To a show, I saw you standing there like someone I used to know. The look in your eyes, I could see there's something I used to know. 'Cause now it seems that I've lost the only one I've loved, and now I'm singing, please don't leave me, I swear I'm sorry, just give me one more try. 'Cause girl, I'm crazy, can't you see that I was meant for you? What I do for you, remember the times when I would be the one to make you feel alright. But life has a way of fixing the broken hearted. Won't you ease my pain? 'Cause now it seems that I've lost the only one I've loved, and now I'm singing, please don't leave me, I swear I'm sorry, just give me one more try. 'Cause girl, I'm crazy, can't you see that I was meant for you? What I do for you, please don't leave me, I swear I'm sorry, just give me one more try. 'Cause girl, I'm crazy, can't you see that I was meant for you? Please don't leave me, I swear I'm sorry, just give me one more try. 'Cause girl, I'm crazy, can't you see that I was meant for you? What I do for you, yeah.
All right, welcome back. That was New Guy by Electric Sensei, and then we had Final Warning with One More Try. You can find that off Electric Sensei's album Split with Mr. Pink. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I got to see them at the Court Tavern, and they're awesome.
Mr. Pink? Is their
I
name?
got to see Electric Sensei. Mr. Pink is another band that they do the Split with off this album.
Oh, cool.
I like the artwork.
Do you know what movie Mr. Pink is referencing?
No.
It's a movie called Reservoir Dogs. It was the
Okay.
first Quentin Tarantino movie. He made Pulp Fiction and Hateful Eight last year.
Elton John Fan Theory.
That's the what's that?
Number
One of the-
6.
one of the
That's
tunes.
Mr. Pink's tunes, or the other one is Pumpkin Escobar.
Ah,
I don't know what that means, but
well, that's probably a reference to El Chapo, Pablo
Okay.
Escobar.
yeah. And then Deer Piss.
That's probably just deer urine.
But yeah, then Electric Sensei has a song called Catfish. Everyone knows what a catfish is. It could be a catfish, or it could be a person posing as someone else on an online dating site.
Yeah. Have you ever been catfished before, Mike?
I don't know. I can't say I have. I don't think I have.
Mike's like, I do the catfishing.
I am the
I'm the one.
catfishing.
I do the catfishing around here.
I'm fishing for cats. Shh. Don't tell no one. People think I'm a man behind this mic. It's really a chick with big titties. Got a little awkward in here now. All right, I think Brian's going to play some tunes. We're just going to do our magic. Oh, now it's weird. I quit. Zach, where are you when we need you? Is your guitar on?
Yeah, it should be. Should be.
Because I hear no. Wait. Keep doing that.
1, 2, 3. There we. Oh.
Oh, that was you or me?
Oh.
I don't know.
Ah, there it is. All right, there it is.
Yeah, sweet.
Cool.
I'm ready when you are.
All right. So we'll do a song called "Charlie It Can't Be Done." This song
Baby,
is.
you. Na, na, na.
Oh man,
Why?
song that's not even on a record, and you know it.
I heard it like 4 times. I listened to that the last time you were here like a million times. It was so good.
Well, what happened with this song was, for those unfamiliar, was well, it's kind of a song. It's a bit of a story song, and it's about Elvis, particularly about his stage manager, Charlie Hodge, who used to bring Elvis his scarves and his water, and he would introduce him as a member of the band. You know, this guy on bass, this guy on drums, and Charlie Hodge, bring me my scarves and my water. And did some thinking about that 2 years ago when I was in New Orleans with my best buddy, and just thinking of that and thinking about how Elvis toward the end of his life kind of got real paranoid and didn't have friends. Like, he didn't trust anybody that wasn't on the payroll. So it was kind of, he felt he needed to maintain this control over his relationships. So this is kind of about that. And throw it out to my grandma, who passed away earlier this year. She actually introduced me to Elvis's music when I was little. All right.
Singing Charlie can't be done. Sick of being your best friend. No Kentucky County waitresses, no more Cadillacs and grids. Mrs. Summers back in Graceland. I miss swimming in the wool. I miss the blonde Beale Street barista with the chip in her eye too. Singing you better watch yourself. No longer can I demand attention. Singing you, better watch yourself. I can no longer save your day. Singing Aaron, you need a yes man, someone to push the apple cart, someone to wipe the Vegas off your brow and watch your failing heart. Parker, we'll see you out tonight. Quit crying, Charles, we're through. Don't feel guilty, Aaron, not your fault. It's not me though, it's you. Singing you, better watch yourself. No longer can I demand attention. Singing you, better watch yourself. I can no longer save your day. Better watch yourself. No longer can I demand attention. Singing you, better watch yourself. I can no longer save your day. Yeah, you ever wonder? You ever wonder what the deal is? With
Jerry, you got something to eat. I'm hungry. These pretzels are making me thirsty.
Get out.
All right, that was cool.
Thank you.
I dig it.
Thank you. Yeah, that's an up and comer right there. That one's gonna be on our next album.
Nice.
Yeah.
And that's an original?
Yes, it is. Yes,
Sweet.
sir.
Cool. I don't know. Does anyone have any requests?
Any requests? I don't know. Anybody
Anyone
out
in
there?
here? Is anyone out there?
Yeah, we're looking at a picture of the Beatles.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty far out if one of those guys had a request,
Just-
especially if John or George in
Yeah.
particular had a request.
Paul, I don't know.
Oh, I love Paul. He's
Yeah,
my favorite.
I love
Paul's
Paul,
my
but-
favorite Beatle. Who's your favorite?
Probably Paul.
Everybody's got one, you know.
I mean,
It's kind of the cool thing. Like, you can tell when someone's really into John versus when someone just wants to be cool and says they're into John. Like, there are a few out there that I'm like, I don't think you even really know who the Beatles are. But
Yeah.
then, like, there's some real ones where you're like, oh, yeah, there's no way they're not all about
my
John
friend,
Lennon.
my friend's grandma, she's like the biggest Beatle fan ever. She's like a Beatle hoarder. Everything in her house is Beatles. Her shirt, her sunglasses, her dog's collars, everything.
I met a guy, I was playing at a winery down in Hopewell a few years back, and this old German man came up to me, and I was on a break, because, you know, when you play like, it's not like playing the quarter, playing Asbury, you play 40 minutes if you're lucky. No, you play, these are like 3-hour shows, and, you know, you take breaks and stuff. And I was kind of just on a break, sitting at the bar there, having a glass of wine, and this guy comes up to me, And he says, I appreciate what you're doing, but you're very loud. And I said, it was just me, like we're doing right now. And I said, well, maybe I'll tone it down a little bit. We'll see. I usually just go by the feel of the room. And he goes, but you're not as loud as this band I saw back in my country.
Uh-oh.
And I said, oh, really? Who's that? And he goes, I saw the Beatles in Hamburg in like 1962.
Wow.
And I said, you've got to be kidding me. And he goes, no, I'm not. Why would I kid?
You're not
Why
that
would I
loud.
kid? And he said something. He's like, why would I kid about something so serious? And so, yeah, this guy was telling me all about how he saw the Beatles like before they were famous. Like,
That's awesome.
when they were playing when when people were like, support local music.
That's
and
the Beatles.
The Beatles were one of those
Wow.
bands that they were talking about.
So whenever you say, "Oh, people say you're loud," just be like, "At least you're not the Beatles."
Yeah, right. Yeah, but I mean the Beatles. It's cool because there are these photographs now that come up that show the Beatles in like 1960, playing to a room of empty people or playing to like 5 people, and it really took them a couple of years. And these like marathon gigs and playing like covers and songs they didn't really like and really like kind of compromising themselves.
I think they had a different drummer back then, right?
Yeah, they had a different drummer. His name was Pete Best.
Yep. What was it? They were selling the Ringo Starr drum set not that long ago.
Oh yeah,
it
the
was going
Ludwig?
for like $1 million.
Yeah, they have one at Memphis Drum Shop too, all behind glass. It was pretty
That's
cool to see that.
Maybe that's the one.
Maybe it's
But,
been a few years
yeah.
since I've been down there to see that.
My aunt went to Shea Stadium and got a Beatle ticket for $1. She went to see the Beatles.
Now that was 1965, right?
I'm not sure.
So you figure a Beatles ticket now, like if the Beatles
If they were around.
Paul
Paul McCartney tickets alone are like starting at $150.
paid $50 to see him a couple of years
Really?
ago. Yeah, at down in Washington. It was a really nice time.
My mom went to like MetLife Stadium and she said it was like chilling.
Yeah, it was great. I sat right in the center. It was like 250th row center.
Wow, that's pretty cool. I would love to see Paul McCartney.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
But speaking of my friend's grandma, she was telling me a story and she said her husband comes running in because he's leaving to go to work and he comes rushing in, runs into the room she's sleeping and goes, John Lennon just got shot. And her reaction was, at least it's not Paul.
I don't even know how I feel
And
about
I was like,
that.
wow, that's kind of
Well,
messed
that's
up.
also-
But then she got up and she realized, like, wait, what? Because she was half asleep. When you're half asleep, sometimes you don't realize what's going on.
Well, yeah, I mean, even Paul himself back in the day, like the day of or the day after or something, there's that video of him like coming out of, working in the studio and they're like, well, how do you feel about John? And he goes, oh, yeah, it's a real drag, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I mean, he then kind of later admitted that he was just sort of in shock and didn't really fully process the reality that his partner, his one-time best friend was gone, gone forever.
Yeah.
And sometimes you don't always think about that when you kind of experience a loss because a person's just sort of around, and then it takes a while for things like that to really sink in.
That is true. But if John Lennon was still around, I don't know how the music industry would be.
I think it'd be largely the same. It
Like-
would you'd just be looking for his commentary on it.
You're right.
And I mean today you would be a John Lennon that's like pushing 80, like the other two.
What's his name? 74, still kicking it. Just had a kid. Rolling
Mick
Stones.
Jagger?
Mick Jagger.
Yeah, 73.
Jeez,
Yeah, 73.
that's creepy.
He hey man, it's all right. He's got 8
At
kids
least
now,
he's
Mick.
kicking it with some hot girls.
Well, I mean, I don't know. That's
I wish I
More power,
hopefully
more
I'm
power.
hopefully I'm his age doing that, but
more power to him.
yeah, definitely.
If he's got it in him to have a kid and raise it right.
He's
then
like the
good
Hugh
for him.
Hefner of rock and roll.
Mick Jagger is a lot of things, Mike.
Oh yeah.
So
Just gotta set the mood. I turn the Christmas lights on.
yeah, no, this was like wow, my whole mood just changed.
But yeah, if you want to play more music or you want us to put some more music, whatever you want.
I could
You know,
play it.
I call us It's usually me and Zach, but Zach he's currently recording some new music that's probably going to be dropping tomorrow night. Zach Landers from the Afraid Brigade.
Oh, cool. I like
He's
the
the drummer,
Brigade.
so we got
We played with them once a long time ago. Not this past year, but probably 2014.
Nice.
Or, no, 20, sorry, because this past year, because we're kind of coming toward the end of 2016.
Mm-hmm.
So it was last year, 2015, we played at the Saint with, it was them and Lowlight and the Vaughns.
Whoa.
Which was like, that's like a big deal, man. You know, that's like, you figure a year and a half ago, like
The
them
Vaughns.
and Lowlight and the Vaughns, you're like,
I haven't heard anything from the
that's
Vaughns.
a stacked
Are they
lineup right there. They just won the Speaking of My Good Eye
yes,
songwriting
I heard that,
challenge.
but are they like on the DL now?
I think they're working on a new record.
Ooh,
So,
got the chills. I love that band.
Oh, I can't wait. That record's coming with some high expectations.
Oh,
So,
definitely.
Yeah, no, if they...
And Lowlight's writing new music, and they just came out with an album.
Yeah, but that music's been around. They've been
Yeah,
playing
you're
those
right.
tunes for
Kind
a
of like
while.
Cold Weather
so-
Company. They have some stuff that they've been playing for a while, but they just haven't recorded it.
Yeah, it's like when you're kind of hawking the same songs for a while.
People get bored.
Yeah, you get that record out, and then you kind of get the itch to go back and
Oh,
do
yeah.
it again.
Just going in the studio with Lowlight would probably be really amazing and mind blowing.
Yeah, we had she's working on a solo record too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, yeah. We actually she came in and recorded some piano with us a couple weeks ago.
Sweet.
So.
Oh yeah, I think she posted something.
Yeah,
A
it was a pretty cool time. She came. My buddy Jesse Elliott. She came to his house and we did some piano
Nice,
there.
nice. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, he's going to be on a couple of songs. I think I'm going to be on one. So that should be a good time. But yeah, it was real relaxed. You know,
Nice.
This is real cool. Her and her partner, her like producer, collaborator Mike came down.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So there's so many good like records, so much good stuff, kind of hanging around this area.
Yeah.
Last night there's a band from Trenton, like kind of a dance rock band called Miko Brando. Dude, they had me come in and play the saxophone on one of their songs.
That's really cool.
Oh, it was
Miko
great.
Brando.
Yeah,
I
Miko
thought you were going to say
Brando.
Molly Rhythm.
No.
Because I've heard they're from like around Trenton area, and I've always heard good things about them.
Yeah, there's a little something going on in Trenton. It's just
Trenton's like a.
It needs like a good central place. You know, it needs like what the court has.
Did you play the Mill Hill Basement?
Oh yeah, we've played the Mill
Yeah,
Hill.
and Champs.
Yeah, we played
That
Champs.
place is a hit or miss.
Dude, I got food poisoning at the Mill Hill once. Back in like 2011.
It's like a meat locker kind of place.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have eaten the meat. But it was crazy. I got food poisoning, and I sort of locked myself in the bathroom, and some people came in, and like a Coke deal went down.
I was just going to say, my friend walked in the bathroom.
While I was in there.
They were like snorting lines in the bathroom.
Well, they weren't snorting. They were just dealing. But I told them I got out. They were like, is somebody else in there? And I'm in there like... Yeah, I was going to try to find a more graceful way to say that. But, yeah, they were like, who's in there? Like...
Anybody there?
And I was like, dude, your secret's safe with me, fellas. And then I went and played the show. We played a show. The Paper Jets played.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it was not exactly a heroic moment.
No.
But,
it's a life or death situation.
Sometimes,
Sometimes you're in the
you
wrong...
get food poisoning, and then you got to go play a show.
And people are doing drug deals in the bathroom.
Yeah, so that's what this next song's about. No, that's not what this next song is about. This song's called Chatter, and it doesn't actually. Well, none of the songs really sound like this on our album. This is you're kind of getting them how they were. I'll say how they were conceived, and I guess to a large extent how they were written. But I mean, as far as how they sound on the record, that's a credit to the rest of the band, to Frank, Mike, and Scott, who really
Frank and Mike. That's me and my brother, or me and my dad.
There you go.
Frank and Mike. Like what's that show? American Pickers. Frank and Mike.
There you go.
I love that show.
Well, that's why we named them. We named them after that.
Sweet.
So
This is Re-Rock from the Paper Jets, and you're listening to MikeroMedia.
So yeah, this song's called "Chatter," and as I said, these it's a testament to the quality of the band, how they were able to put all this together out of these kind of bedroomy songs.
Clothes don't fit like they did. Look me up and down now, kid. Go pretend means to end. Convince parents left for dead. Refuse to settle down. Insist you never settle for me. Head off to the runaround. At least that's where I think you're going. Powder lungs, spoken tongues, burned out bulbs and twisted rungs. Stop this climb, yours and mine. Wasted water, waste of time. Refuse to settle down. Insist you never settle for me. Head off to the runaround. At least that's where I think you're going.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
What was the name of that?
That one's called "Chatter."
Chatter.
Chatter.
Chatter, chatter, chatter.
Like my teeth outside in this cold, man.
Oh, yeah. But I work at a preschool, and there's a little kid. Every time it's nap time and he sleeps, he grinds his teeth.
Oh, that's
and it
the
sounds like
worst.
he's eating a teaspoonful of sand.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm like, am I supposed to do something about that? I don't know.
I wish like actual adult work had nap time.
I wish. I mean,
That'd be great.
kind of. I slept till like 5 o'clock today, and you messaged me, and I jumped and did everything.
Well, I appreciate
I didn't like I said, I didn't realize it was coming up now. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, well, why? I guess can I explain? I guess I
Yes.
should probably explain why we're doing this, because the Paper Jets will be playing in Asbury Park at the House of Independence tomorrow night, and we'll be playing alongside our buddies YJY, who we've known for a while, particularly their guitar player Ricky. We've known him for probably like 12 or 13 years, and Lost Boy and Rock and Roll High Fives, who the last time I saw them was at a barbecue. There's a journalist who's Cool Dad.
Yes.
Jim? Yeah, Jim. Jim's awesome. And he throws a little barbecue every year. And
Isn't it a little too cold for a barbecue?
well, this was back in July.
Oh, okay, because I was going to say.
Got to go to this little barbecue, and Rock and Roll High Fives actually performed there. So they're pretty cool. And the main act is a band from Nashville called the Lonely Biscuits. Kind of like
heard of them.
Yeah, like a power pop trio or something.
Sweet.
So
Yeah,
should be a lot of fun. But that's why I'm here, and I appreciate it
Yeah,
that
no
you'd have
problem.
me on tonight.
The bass player of YJY played my birthday show. He played in Sick Shit.
Yeah?
It's a female-fronted hardcore punk band.
That's cool.
They're awesome. Everyone loved them. The court still talks about them now. They're like, get that band back.
That's like,
them.
a legendary performance. Legendary.
Yeah, they're pretty big. They're not. I'm not gonna say they're big, but they play like a lot of shows around here. They're in high demand around here because I guess a lot of people like the idea of a female vocalist in like a hardcore metal band, and that's like pretty cool. It's like something you've never seen before.
Yeah. Usually you just get guys kind of contorting their voices.
But I like that because I went to a basement show not that long ago, and it was every band but the last band. There was like 4 or 5 bands. Every band was female fronted. They were all screaming in the bands and playing. One band actually had every member was female: drummer, bass, guitar, and vocals. It was really cool.
I think that's kind of a testament to how cool our general like scene is, because most of I think the best bands, if you were to say name me,
Yes.
or at least your 20, like if you were to say, Brian, name me at least your 20 favorite
Top
bands.
Top 5.
I would say, or are you asking me?
Yes.
Probably
Top 5. Because 20 is a lot because
All right.
you're gonna. It's like you're eating more and you're asking for more.
Yeah,
If you go to 20,
I'm not gonna.
you can't do that. I'll say 10.
All right. Well, I'll go. I gotta go in no particular order.
Okay.
Because I can't.
That's what I always have to write
it's
when
like
I post
can't,
in no order, because if I put number 1 and this one, they're like, "Oh, you put this one," and number 2 is.
Yeah, and I mean it's terrible because I'm gonna like forget people and stuff.
That's fine.
and-
I forget people all the time, and I just re-add them.
But it would be I off the top of my head without thinking that hard. Low Light, the Vaughns, Fun While You Wait, Dollies, and don't see that last one. That's a tough one. You know who I really like a lot is that you could really go anywhere. I mean, you could go solo. I love Avery Mandeville or
not sure
the
that is.
Foes of Fern. They're a great new band. Or Matt Cook is awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Foxanne.
Zabib from the Grey Company.
Yeah,
She's awesome.
So I mean,
Joe Gallupo music.
Yeah, Joe Gallupo's awesome. But right there, like if we toss Foxanne in there, then that's.
People ask me all the time, "What's your favorite group of local bands?" And I'll say, "Can't say it like that. Who's your favorite local band?" But what is it? Metal, hardcore, pop, rock, indie.
But
you got to give me a category of who it is. So then I'll tell you. I have if you say metal, I can give you top 5 metal bands. It could be indie rock. I'll give you 5. It's different for every genre. That's why I like the local music scene. You can go to a metal show, and it's like totally different. Then you go to indie rock show, and there's different bands. It's like we have so many different types of music and types of local bands, and it's like there's something for everyone.
Yeah, but I mean, even just to that point, talking about how you were saying before, like female fronted bands, though, Low Light, the Vaughns, Fun While You Wait, Dollies, and Foxanne are all female fronted. And I mean, Siobhan and the Fuzz too.
Yeah.
I almost forgot.
Female
about them.
and male fronted.
Yeah,
actually.
like husband wife kind of co-fronting, which is a really great dynamic.
What's her name? Jess. Not the Afraid Brigade. Oh my God, Rose Boulevard.
Oh yeah, Jack and Jess.
Yes.
See, I told you I'd forget.
Because we said male and female, and I thought they're like in love with each other.
Well, and that's
what I like
whole
about
new
it.
Dynamic.
Yes.
That it brings. But it's so the point is, like, without even thinking about it, there's female fronted groups, and then just that kind of at the forefront of what's going on.
Was that a Asbury Music category this year? Female fronted.
I mean, they had
they had the female
best female vocal, best male vocal, and stuff.
Like
and I think even the band, the band that beat us, like we were nominated for best indie band.
Dentist.
And Dentist, Dentist beat us, and that's
they were just in the
a female,
aquarium.
a really great female-fronted band that we had the pleasure of playing with back in October. We played with them and the Vaughns down in New Hope.
I usually don't like the Dentist, but they're all right.
Yeah, no, you want to make an appointment to listen to this.
Yeah, they'll make you dance.
Doctor's orders, yeah, listen to this.
They'll make
Dentist.
you dance and shake, not shiver.
Yeah.
It's like, but I think we're going to play some more music because we got some cool stuff coming up. We got a favorite of mine, and it's a cool friend of ours. And he's Alejandro. He usually plays the open mic at the Court
he's
Tavern.
Fantastic
And we got
guitar player.
he's in a really cool band. They're from Perth Amboy, and they recently, I would say like a few months ago, they dropped an album, and I was like the first person to be like, I need that album. Played on my show, and he's been.
And now it's actually running its
actually
way up the
out.
Billboard charts.
I hope so.
Right?
This kid's amazing.
Plays on your show, and now it's blowing
and
up.
actually, just a little insight. George, is it George? Yeah, he plays the accordion.
Yeah,
He's
George.
actually their keyboard player in the band every now and then.
Nice.
So
George is great.
So we got Keep On Groovin', and then we got that Lowlight song, 86.
Oh, 86 Parisienne, which is
Yes.
a General Motors vehicle.
Oh, all right. Is that the... Didn't they have that in a music video? No.
Well, yeah, they own an 86. I think Daryl and Dana, again, the husband and wife, guitar and keyboard players in Lowlight. I believe that is one of the vehicles that they own.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But this is Keep On Groovin' by the Rollbacks from Perth Amboy. Hope you enjoy, and remember, support local music.
Glad you're back to have some fun. Enjoy the music and sing along. We'll entertain you all night long. On the dance floor, you've got some moves. Everybody is looking at you. She's the one you're looking for. Keep on moving, hold on to your hat. She's the girl, the one you want. Keep on moving, hold on to your hat. She's the girl, the one you want. On the dance floor, you've got some moves. Everybody is looking at you. She's the one you're looking for. Keep on grooving, hold on to your hat. She's the girl, the one you want. Stay close and don't let her go too far.
Oh, everything's still laid out in front. That golden highway beneath the sun. Well, honey, I'm still here stranded. I've got that car but not the key. So you can do whatever you want, babe. In your daddy's room, we were down on our knees, bathed in the blue light of his old TV. And where are you now? And where would I be? Darling, don't leave that light on for me. No.
Oh, really?
Such a magical song.
Yeah, I know, right? I can't get over that song. I was saying off air, the best is when she says the word stranded. Like, I leave you stranded.
That's a great song. But what am I doing?
What is it?
My love, hard to know.
That
Ooh.
buzz, that guitar buzz. What a great song.
Yeah. What's their guitar player's name?
Daryl?
Daryl.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Daryl's a good dude.
The other night.
And a fine producer engineer he is.
The
as
other
well.
night, I thought he got electrocuted because he was playing the guitar and he's just shaking it and like
Oh yeah.
freaking out, and everyone in the room's just looking like, what the hell is going on with this guy? He's a nut job.
But
I love it. It was great.
They came back from their tour last summer, and it was like they came back a different band.
Oh,
It was so cool.
Yeah. Was that their first tour?
Yeah. I think they had all toured before, but I believe that was that band's first proper.
Nice. Renee said she played in a laundromat.
She did, yeah. There's a video of that out there. Yeah,
Oh,
they
there
played
is.
some-
I gotta look at that. And she said she was playing in the parking lot of the laundromat, and this guy told her he gave her a cowboy hat.
Yeah, I heard about that. I haven't seen I've not seen the hat in question.
I haven't seen the hat either.
But she generally keeps it.
On the DL.
Well, no, I think she generally kind of just goes one hat at a time. Like
Yeah.
She finds one she likes and then just sticks
She
with
said she has enough hats that she can't count them.
it. Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
That was one of the interview questions. And if you want to see Low Light and you want to get them something to drink, Jim Beam is their drink of choice. Just an FYI. I know a lot about local music, so if you want to know something about some band, I probably know it.
That
Somebody
low-light
says-
drink of choice.
Somebody
Jim
says
Beam.
to me the other day, like, oh, you're in a band, right? Like, talking to some other guy, and I, like, walk in, and I'm like, this guy's in this band, he plays guitar, he has 7 members, he just released an album, they just got an Asbury Music Award, and they're playing the Court Tavern on the 23rd. Thanks for listening.
Wow, look at you! You're like
I knew, and everyone's like, "Wait, you're like the news reporter of the scene."
You're like a promoter. You're like Don King, man.
Yeah, as Joe Gallupo and Jason Wallace say, MikeroMedia, a connoisseur of all things local.
There you go.
So like,
where's a good place local that I can eat?
A good place locally that you can eat is Mariachi's off of Main Street not New Brunswick, no, Main Street in Metuchen, and it's a Mexican restaurant, and it's phenomenal.
You know what? That's good because I kind of had that in my mind.
But it's like a fancy place, kind of. Sit down and it's like
a
quick fancy restaurant. You get what I'm saying? Like it's like a hole in the wall. That's what they would call it.
I don't mind fancy,
and it's nice. Like it's a little pricey, like $16 and up, maybe less. But it's like a miniature Jose Tejas.
Okay.
I would say, and people are great. Like we had a problem, the guy just helped us. 1, 2, 3, he figured it out. And then my mom's like, "Well, the guacamole, we had a problem." He's like, "All right, we're not charging you. It's great. You can have it." They're really good. They're right by, what's the Scoop? If you know where that is. Or you know where Haley's Pub is?
Sure.
It's right across the street. A little bit. It's right next to the coffee shop, Brewed Awakening Coffee Shop.
I do know where that is.
It's right next to it. It's called Mariachi's.
That's cool. I will keep that in mind because I don't mind fancy, and I actually rather enjoy dining alone. Like I like going out to eat by myself.
Yeah, it's fun. I do it every now and then. But, yeah.
Yeah, I do it as often as possible.
But, yeah, I just want to let you guys know you can find us on www.spreaker.com/user/MikeroMedia. And if you have any band suggestions, comments, or anything else, and you want your band to be featured on the MikeroMedia show, email us at mikromediaradio@gmail.com. And then we also have... we do it every Thursday at 6:30, and you can check us out on MikeroMedia on Facebook, or you could search MikeroMedia Radio, the MikeroMedia Radio Show on iTunes and Google Play, and we will be soon on iHeartRadio and some other apps in the future. We're working on it, and I think that's it. And I want to say happy holidays, and stay safe, and stay warm. Next week, I will not be in the MikeroMedia studios because I will be, what will I be doing? Someone's calling me. But I will be in Florida visiting my Nana, and we'll be doing some warm and cozy Florida things. But my friend is here, so I think we're going to do some stuff. So, yeah, thank you for listening. And we got Brian from the Paper Jets here, and he's going to play some more music. And I think I have a request for Cooking Up an Accident because I love that song. Because
all right. I was gonna hit you with another
new one, but
you want an old one.
Because the first time my brother learned how to cook, it was an accident. It was all a big problem. But yeah, all right. This is Brian, and he's probably gonna play another new one.
I'll honor your request for you.
All right, but I gotta go get that, and we're gonna play Cooking Up an Accident by the Paper Jets, formerly Brian Eriks. Right.
Sure, I can get started?
Yeah.
All right. All right, Mike walked out of the room, so I'm commandeering. But, yeah, so this is a song called Cooking Up an Accident. This is on the last full length we put out called We Are All Strange Friends. And you'll probably hear this one tomorrow night at House of Independence, among some of the newer ones. So hopefully we do this one justice. This is a manifesto call to arms, a trip silent along. Scaring me because you wrote the book on why I miss you so. What now? Not allowing me to come around again. Tell your friends inside your head they better watch themselves. Oh no, I think you stole my remedy. Oh no, you're
accident. To make it look intentional, you're swearing that it's all on me again. A mark, a thrill, a time to kill it all before it does me in. Play with luck, I hope you lose. Tuck away your tough day blues from me. All you get is losing innocence for sure. Look around at what you found were all your same mistakes. Oh no, I think you stole my remedy. Oh no, you're cooking up an accident. Look intentional, you're swearing that it's all on me again. Swearing that it's all on me again. Yeah, so that song was called Cooking Up an Accident, and as I said, we'll be playing that one tomorrow night at House of Independence in Asbury Park, and I believe that there are still tickets available, but they're going pretty quick, so either check out houseofindependence.com, get your tickets in advance. I think they're like $15. Or you can get them at the door. I think they might be $17, but doors open at 7:30. Music starts promptly at 8 o'clock, and it's us and YJY and Lost Boy, Rock and Roll High Fives, which is a really cool family band, and Lonely Biscuits out of Nashville. That's them's the headliners. So yeah, so it should be fun. It's our I'd say it's our first Asbury show in a while, but that's a lie because we played with Fun While You Wait at the Yacht Club last month. So, and back actually when we recorded that last song, "Cooking Up an Accident," we had an old high school buddy of mine named Tim Ryan come in, and he helped us out and did some great keyboards and backing vocals and kind of put some interesting parts on there. And so he will not be there with us, but I get to play his guitar tomorrow, so that should be quite the thrill. So I'm gonna try another one called "Go On, Go On." This is another new one. It was written with my buddy Jeff Fiedler, who the two of us together have probably written about like a dozen or so songs, dozen and a half. This is the world premiere. Well, I've played this one with the band before, but this is the first time I've ever tried it just solo like this, so. I dream you are the enemy. That dress you wear, I swear, is killing me. Go on, go on, go on, go on. Tonight I sleep, although it's not so soundly. Crash awake, it's chaos all around me. On, go on, go on, go on. I see, but you don't see me the same as you did not so long ago. I go, but you get to me so slow. Wait to find the room is empty, all your clothes, effects are gone. that to me so slow.
Yeah, so that one was called Go On, Go On. And that's also from our forthcoming album, which should be wrapping up pretty soon. Hopefully have the recording done within the next like couple weeks or so. But yeah. So what do you think there, Mike? Dropping some tunes.
I dig it because I was packing my bags for Florida because my mom doesn't want me to go to a show unless my bag is packed. So I want to see some Cold Weather Company because it's chilly. But yeah. Ooh. Gotta catch my breath. I ran around the house, got everything. But yeah, we're gonna play some more. But that was awesome. I was listening to it as I was running around the house doing my thing. But
yeah, I think you've probably seen us play that one live.
I've seen Paper Jets a handful of times, like 3 or 4.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just that's.
And I've seen Brian without the Jets, just the paper.
Probably more than.
Oh yeah.
More than you care to. More than you care to.
I've seen Brian
again.
Without a guitar a few times. Got a little wild, but yeah.
Really?
At the court, screaming and yelling and.
Not screaming and yelling.
Sometimes.
There was that one time I did a pretty hefty roll across the sidewalk, but those were.
I remember that. That was
darker days,
great.
Man. Those were darker days.
But we don't have to bring that up. That's just it happens.
Yeah, no. Hey, we had a great time that night.
Oh,
that was
yeah. You know, when shit goes down, it's always the indication of that was a great night.
It was. That was a good night. Well, that was actually a great afternoon. That was the.
That was the show that started 4.
Yeah.
And it had it was up and down.
Something like that. No, that was Firefest.
That was Firefest.
We played that. That was a great
yes.
one. But no, I think that was the breast cancer benefit.
Okay, yes.
But they had all the female fronted
bands.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Zabib from the great company, Dolly's. No,
not Dolly's.
Dolly.
But Foxanne played, Siobhan played, Lowlight played, whole bunch of.
Who else? There was Brittany on Fire played it.
Did Wolfosaurus play
Wolfosaurus Rex, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Centennials.
Of course they would play it. Yeah, Centennials played it too.
Lowlight. Oh my god. I can't get over how good Lowlight is.
Yeah, they're a good band.
People are gonna be like, "Oh, you love Lowlight." You like Zach always says. Between the 2 bands that I always want to play on my show is always Lowlight and the Dollies. I mean,
Dollies are good too.
I haven't seen the Dollies in years, and they just play all the time in New Brunswick, and I just never around to see them.
Yeah, no, they're a good band.
I like that song "Drive On." It's just
it's
a good theme song. What else can you do but drive on? I love that lyric.
Yeah, and they've got there's some pretty canny lyricists. They got a song. I forget what the name of it is, but they've got, and it kind of perfectly encapsulates the idea of what we've got going on in the scene and how people kind of come out and support. But the line is, "I want to be everybody I know." It's like, I want to be everybody I know.
I know what you're talking about.
That's a cool, I found that when I heard that for the first time, I was like, man, look at that. You're summing it up in one quick line there.
And it's amazing. It's like a drummer that sings. She sings and plays drums at the same time. I don't even,
Natalie.
Can't even sing and chew gum.
Well,
I don't know how she does it.
I often sing and chew gum.
I've seen that before.
As a matter of fact, that's like a bad habit. But it keeps everything moving.
Yeah.
Moving around in your mouth,
Definitely.
So you don't get too dry.
But we got some more music, and I think I played this not last week, the week before, but this singer was recently in a female fronted. Now I got that out of my mind.
I know.
He was oh my god.
He was a FEMA employee, actually, as it were.
Yeah, down in Florida.
By FEMA to aid in the hurricane relief last year.
No. Yeah. But actually, he's from Middletown, New Jersey. Goes by the name of Matty Carlock. And he used to be in the hardcore band Back and Forth from Middletown. And they were around. They went on a couple tours. They did some cool things. But now they broke up and they're no longer a band. And he's doing solo stuff, and he's been bothering everyone on Facebook to check it out. I haven't been checking it out because I wasn't sure how a hardcore vocalist is going to do indie rock. Didn't know it's going to work out, and I checked it out recently, and I'm in love with it. It's called Meet Me on the Parkway, and I always say, hey, that's like a good theme for a New Jersey. It should just be Meet Me on the Parkway. But then we got a band that I found out because of Live from the Dining Room, and it's called Long Arms with a song called Crazy Bet. And also, you could check out Live from the Dining Room every Friday. Oh my God, I can't speak. You could check out Live from the Dining Room every Monday at 8, live on a Monday night, www.diningroomradio.net. I don't know why my mic sounds like that. Diningroomradio.net. And also, I think that's it. But this is Meet Me on the Parkway by Matty Carlock, and then we got Crazy Bets by Long Arms. Thank you for listening. Check us out every Thursday at 6:30. Next Thursday, I will not be in the MikeroMedia studios, so stay tuned. We got some cool things coming up in the future. Thank you for listening, and this is Meet Me on the Parkway by Matty Carlock from Middletown, New Jersey.
Misfortune behind broken teeth led to burning diamonds under her feet. The rest stopped mirrors and the lonesome heat. Savannah alleyways intrigue while you're with him. Keeper of my heart, how does he sing? With every step of love, you retreat in sin. Every Tuesday the cinema asks me where you've been. No, where have I been? So meet me on the parkway when I come home. But it was in the back of an ambulance where I was told to swallow my pride, boy. I was holding my father's hand where he said it'll be alright, man. Then they came and took it all
welcome back. It is 7:53 p.m. and I'm super excited because my grandma's texting me about going to Florida tomorrow. She's excited too.
That's good. That's good.
I'm excited. But yeah, Crazy Bet by a band called Long Arms, and then we had a really cool one by Matty Carlock, Meet Me on the Parkway. But it's just about that time, and it's cold outside, so we're gonna see. And I'm probably making you all jealous by saying I'm going to Florida. But let's just pull up the weather and tell you
that it's 19 degrees
that
right
it's
now.
a whopping 19 degrees here in the MikeroMedia studios. All right, it is 7:54 p.m. and it is a whopping 19 degrees. Let's see if we can get our weekly forecast. Friday, 27 degrees. Saturday, 43. Sunday, 59 degrees, 33 on Monday, Tuesday, 39, 45 on Wednesday, and Thursday, 47. And I think sometime this week it's supposed to snow. Friday, tomorrow.
Heard something like that. Yeah, tomorrow?
Yes.
Awesome. So everybody needs to go get cozy at House of Independence with the paper jets.
Yeah, paper jets.
Shelter from that snow, guys.
I wish I could have went, but I can't.
I wish you could have too.
But let's find this out. I'm gonna be that guy whether... Let's see. Right now, it is 74 degrees in Miami, Florida. That's not where I'll be. I'll be in Newport Richey. Newport Richey. Let's see. Right now, it is currently 63 degrees in Newport Richey. And on Friday, when I arrive, it'll be 78 degrees. Saturday, it's going to be 72.
Look at that. You bring the nice weather with you,
Oh,
Mike.
yeah. Hopefully. I hope I bring it back. But
Let's
probably
all
not.
hope so.
But yeah, Brian from the Paper Jets is in the studio, and he's going to do some things or maybe tell us an offensive story about his band life or being on the road. I don't know, but we'll see. But yeah, Paper Jets. Let's change the music because it's not the weather anymore.
Well, I don't know. It's
How long has the Paper Jets been a band or a thing?
We our first show. We played our first show on October 23rd of 2008.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you've been around for a while.
Yeah, we've been around for a little bit. Yeah.
So you've seen the ups and downs of the scene.
Yeah, we've had an odd relationship with the scene over the years because when we started, it was all like hardcore and screamo and stuff like that, and our music, while the aesthetic and I think the quality of the material has kind of improved and changed over the years, like the general aesthetic.
Yeah, hardcore was a big
like
thing.
Melodic rock and roll hasn't really changed much. So
Definitely, yeah.
it's I think but kind of the scene is a lot more accepting of something like that now than it was.
I like the idea that now the scene, it's always been accepting for a lot of things, but now it's like opened up for anything. Like you can do it like it's whatever is whatever. Like you can just like bang on a garbage can and scream, and people would be like, "I love that band. They're awesome."
Yeah, but when we got started, it didn't really, it didn't wasn't so accepting, and even the mainstay places like that. I remember we played the Saint, and there's actually a video of us.
Was Brittany on fire doing? She was the bartender, right?
Yeah, I don't remember.
At one point, she was.
This was like 2009.
Okay,
and we played there, and it was it was like there's like two people there and stuff, and now the Saints is like popping, so it's. It's awesome. Oh,
the Saint is awesome. It sounds good. It's a small enough place. A lot of people like the curtains.
Yeah,
for some
but
reason.
the curtain wasn't there, and the other kind of mainstays. House of Independence was.
Oh, House of Independence is cool because they
but they weren't there. The Yacht Club wasn't there. Langosta was there, but it was kind of a restaurant.
The Asbury Lanes was there, and it wasn't the Asbury Hotel.
Yeah, Asbury Lanes was still there.
You just played there, right?
But that was a tough one. That was a tough one to get to.
Yeah.
Where we never played the Lanes.
No, the Asbury Hotel, formerly known as the Lanes.
Well, yeah. I mean, I've done like the open mics there and stuff, but
I think
I've never done a set.
Renee Maskin played it the other day.
She played it. She borrowed my guitar.
Oh, nice.
She played it last night.
But yeah, what was I gonna say? What time is it? It is almost 8 o'clock, think the show at the court's about to kick it off in a few minutes. So
Oh, wow.
yeah,
All right, so we got to get ourselves over there. then,
yeah,
don't we?
definitely. We got to get ourselves over there. I didn't get a chance to see the Cold Weather Company. They were playing, but I had to run back and forth to 2 different shows that night because I wanted to see Cold Weather Company, but at the same time the production was going on, and I love the production, so I can't miss them.
Yeah.
Good old Nicole. But yeah.
She's great.
What's up? Okay, we got Brian's gonna play maybe one more song. I'm not sure if it's a new one, an old one.
It's up to you.
Whatever you want. I don't
Okay.
have any preference this time.
Okay, I will play one more
Mm-hmm.
new one that we've been playing for about a year now. It was kind of one of the first new ones that we wrote, called
Okay.
"Say I Can."
Say I can. All right, cool. Kick it.
Hang it up, withhold your history. Call your cards off, fold. Now do you want me to tell the truth? Pacify with lies, or would you offer to flip the boat and drift away from me? Swimming with the sharks, don't ever gather your genuine. Could you be honest with yourself, or do you want me to say I can, or do you want me to say I can, or do you want me to say I can? Say I can, or do you want me to say I can? Do you want me to say I can? Want me to say I can? Say I can. Hide away and break your promises, fishing in the dark till you figure you lock me out. Keep it for yourself and never offer to open up when I'm most needed. You speak out when you should, instead you leave me to read your mind. Or how I only wish I could. Now do you want me to say I can, or do you want me to say I can, or do you want me to say I can? Say I can, or do you want me to say I can, or do you want me to say I can? Do you want me to say I can? Say I can. Do you want me to say I can, or do you want me to say I can? Do you want me to say I can? Say I can, or do you want me to say I can? Do you want me to say I can? Do you want me to say I can? Say I can. Or do you want me to say I can? Or do you want me to say I can? Yeah, so that's a new song called "Say I Can," and we'll be playing that and a bunch of our other new material tomorrow night at the House of Independence in Asbury Park. And yeah, just make sure you get there on time. The doors open at 7:30. $15 in advance at houseofindependence.com, or I believe $17 at the door. So no matter how you get there, just get there. If it's a little snow, just kind of cozy up with all of us. It's going to be a really fun time. And as we said before, we've got YJY
We've got Lost Boy, we've got the Rock and Roll High Fives, and we've got the Lonely Biscuits kind of headlining, and us, our band, the Paper Jets, also performing. So, yeah, that's it for my songs, and I just want to give a shout out once more to the rest of the band, to Frank Lettieri Jr., our drummer and producer engineer, our guitarist Mike Virok, our bassist Scott Austin Miller, and our manager, Mr. Bill Greenwood, kind of making things happen for us behind the scenes. So yeah, check us out tomorrow night at House of Independence in Asbury Park. Doors at 7:30. All ages, so you don't really get to see that too much. An all ages show, so bring your kids.
This is Virok from the Paper Jets, and you're listening to MikeroMedia.
Hey, I know that guy. That was a nice touch.
Yeah.
Nice touch there, Mike.
But let's see.
Excuse me.
This is Nicolina the Terrible from the production, and you're listening to MikeroMedia.
I just love pressing those buttons. It makes me feel special. It's pretty cool. But yeah, my friend had to stop by for pick up something. But he was digging the show. He thought that was pretty cool. He was filming some stuff, so
Oh wow.
hopefully to see it somewhere.
Oh, get some content.
Yeah, I'd like to see that somewhere. I'll have to ask him to tag
30
us.
years down the road,
He's
lost
fi-
footage of the MikeroMedia radio
he's actually
show is
filming-
going to surface.
Yeah, he wanted
and,
to.
yeah, it's going to be
Mhm.
like this legendary lost footage.
Yeah, he actually.
that nobody has ever seen.
Oh yeah,
They're going to excavate it because he's going to
like
put
Jimi
his-
Hendrix.
I was thinking more like Nick Drake.
I'm not
where
sure that is.
no known footage of Nick Drake as an adult has ever
Hmm.
surfaced, but there's this alleged 6-second clip of this very tall and long-haired man walking by
Mhm.
circa like the mid-70s, and the back of him looks a lot like the back of Nick Drake.
Cool.
So they allege that it's
But yeah,
him.
I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh,
Did it, threw you off the rails.
yeah. Oh, we were talking about the Beatles when we first got on the show, and wanted to say, when my mom was looking for the new 8 Days a Week movie, it's on Hulu, but she wanted it for my aunt. I know my aunt doesn't listen to this because she doesn't know how to like do this, but she supports it and she thinks it's cool, and she thinks I get paid for it, but she thinks it's a job. Everyone thinks this is a job, and when I tell them it's for fun and it's to better the music scene, they're like, wait, what? You
Yeah,
do
that
this
you
for
don't
a
get
hobby?
paid?
You don't get paid? You're doing this for fun? You're not... What? No, get out of here. You're wasting your time on a Thursday night.
Well, a lot
It's
of
so much
people-
fun.
Yeah, a lot of people kind of say
Mhm.
stuff like that, like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you don't do music for a living," or
It's I do like my MikeroMedia is probably the best thing that's ever happened to me in my life. It's like, I don't know, like I've met so many people just talking about local music, interviewing bands, talking to fans, like having people come in and play. Like it's just like in a personal experience, and like it's pretty cool to know that there's still people out there that care. Like when people say the music scene's dead, or they say people in the music scene, they're all stuck up and they're all a bunch of... Yeah, but I don't know. They're not. It's not actually like that, but I don't know. I can't say. But yeah, we're going to play some Christmas music for you, and then we're going to end the show. I like to say thank you for listening, and next Thursday we will not be here. But yeah, like I said, I forgot to finish that Beatles story, but we were looking for it, and it was sold out in like every Best Buy in New Jersey. The 8 Days a Week one.
there you go. All right.
So Beatles in 2016
Good for
sold
the
out.
Beatles.
Good. Paul McCartney's probably making, as us cool kids say, stupid money or shmoney, because that's like money that just, it's so much money you can't handle it.
There you go.
That's
Shmoney.
Shmoney. That's what the
That's
girl
what
at work
kids-
says.
That's what the kids are. That's
Mhm.
what the kids are saying.
When I
these
get,
days.
like the girl at work said, I'm working so much hours, I'm going to get that shmoney. And I'm like, oh, what does that mean? She
So
goes,
that's
you're
the
going to,
That's
so
the
much
first
money.
time, that's the first time I've ever heard that term.
I guess SM means so much money. Shmoney.
Yeah, I guess so.
I guess so. But we got two favorites of mine. We got Have a Good Season, and then we got The Afraid Brigade, and we got Last Christmas from Have a Good Season, and then we got Christmas Baby Please Come Home by The Afraid Brigade. It's a cold one out there. Stay warm. Go check out the Cold Weather Company at the Court Tavern, 124 Church Street. And tell Brittany on Fire I said hi. And check out the Paper Jets at House of Independence tomorrow. And tell Christina Folia I said hi too. And I don't know. If Jeff Cresby's there, say hi to him. And wish him the best because he had some unfortunate things happen recently. And I like to say happy holidays and best of luck, Jeff Cresby. And I like to say everyone stay safe, don't drink and drive, and whatever. Stop making me cry over a microphone. But yeah, I don't know. I'm going to play some Christmas music and I don't know. Do you have anything more to say? I'd like to say thank you, Brian from the Paper Jets. And
yeah, thank you.
Thanks for coming
thank
in.
you, Mike. Thank you for having me.
No problem.
It's been my pleasure. It's been a little while since
Yeah.
we've done this, so
It was awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
So
it's really been great.
Yep, and you can find us every Thursday at 6:30, Spreaker.com/user/MikeroMedia, and you can find us on the iTunes and Google Play Store by searching MikeroMedia Radio, or you can see me behind a camera filming or taking video. And I'm not sure what day it is, but I heard Brian Fallon from the Gaslight Anthem is playing at the Crossroads in Garwood. My friend had to pick up a video camera from me, and he's going to film him. So that's pretty cool. And this next one is Last Christmas by Have a Good Season. And then we got Christmas Baby Please Come Home by the Afraid Brigade. Thank you for listening. And remember, support local music.
This year to save me from tears.
The snow's coming down, I'm watching it fall, watching the people around. Baby, please come home. Church bells in town, they're ringing a song. What a happy sound. Baby, please come home. They're singing Deck the Hall, but it's not like Christmas at all. I remember when you weren't here, and all the fun we had last year. Pretty lights on the tree, I'm watching them shine. You should be here with me. Baby, please come home. They're singing Deck the Hall, but it's not like Christmas at all. I remember when you were here, and all the fun we had last year.